They always say if you become a public figure, if you cross the line, look out. Well, there was a public figure, James Oickle, whatever his last name is, for the tent city. Okay, so yesterday he was sentenced to 15 days in jail. All right. Now, I don't know. I wonder how big of a story this would be of an activist suddenly is in jail for 15 days. Okay. Well, maybe nothing. Oh my God, look at this. Yeah, see? Big. Right there. See, look, homeless advocate jail for disturbance. Look at that. It can't be bigger than that. Okay. I won't take a picture. But that's what happens. You see, that's how it works. You become an activist for the poor, the less fortunate, or anything. And then you become a public figure. And once you become a public figure, you got to be careful not to cross that line. Because if you cross the line, don't expect the media to be on your side. Because, you know, like he said, okay, that I had my issues with, what's his last name again? Tent City, I don't bother. You see, that's how they do it. It's like somebody told me, you never plead guilty to a charge in court. You never plead guilty. It's like he said in court, well, if I had to redo it all over again, maybe I wouldn't plead guilty. But you got, when you become an activist, you got to be careful. Especially if you become an activist against crooked cops or bad cops. Then they're allowed to screw up 100 times. You're only allowed to screw up once. But the case I'm trying to say, okay, James was there. I just ignore him. He came after me at the soup kitchen. Go to YouTube, read his name. You'll see when he came after me. And I told him, I said, you know the rules. Take a swing at me. And then he came after me again. And I told him again, take a swing. But then I had to go to the police, and I got to protect myself. Anyway, the way they made it sound in the paper, well, and you know, like he's a true fighter for the homeless. I'm sorry, that is not true. I don't go around talking against people that wants to try to help. But this case, you have a person that hollers at other people, and they got him exactly where they want, and that's exactly what they do to have people like me or other less fortunate people. They will, it says in the article, he'll be on probation for 6 months. Probation for 6 months, to be good behavior for 6 months. What is the definition of good behavior? That's what I want to know. Do I know about behavior? Of course not. My behavior sucks. But that's the problem and everything around. They charge you with a summary, and summary assault, summary sexual assault. That means there's little chance of you going to jail. The judge could still put you in jail for 6 months. But that's the reason they will not give you a lawyer. Legal Aid New Brunswick will not give you a lawyer because it's a summary charge. And there's no preliminary hearings to find out if there's enough evidence in the first place to have a trial. But if your name is Dennis Holden, no, sorry, that's indictable. That's serious. So that's what they do with the poor or people with mental illness. It's all summary. So James, okay, 15 days in jail. I guarantee you, 6 months probation. He will not survive 6 months. The minute he raises his voice at somebody or goes after somebody, does anything, he goes directly to jail. And that's exactly where they want people like that. So the bottom line of what I'm trying to say here is they got James, and he has to walk on water. Sometimes he thinks he can. Walk on tin, I can't pronounce the H, ice. And this is how they do it, to silent people. And I don't believe they're going to silence him because mental illness, again. But if a man doesn't want to admit that he has a mental illness, or a woman, what can you do? But no, this here is going to be very interesting to watch what's going to happen the next 6 months. Stay tuned.